shopgear.com.
The following is a presentation of the Gear Radio Network.
Fat Man,
Sleazy.
is this the moment where the wrestling show goes HD?
It might be.
I like it. I really do like it.
I do too. We are in the same place for the first time in years.
Yeah. We are in our brand new studio here in Newark, New York.
Nurk.
Newark, New York.
You know what else? You know what other state has a nurk?
What you took in the bathroom yesterday?
You
And
mean
this morning?
You
About
mean
10 minutes ago?
There you go. A fucking New Jersey.
Fucking New Jersey. We got so much to talk about.
We do.
But let's get going on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fat Man.
And welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. Blue Smock Nancy, they're awesome. They let us use that wonderful song, Unsettling Differences. You can find them on iTunes and Spotify. A couple quick things before we actually start for the show. As you can see before, we've upgraded our mics. You can actually hear us for once. So that means we are still a little bit in the feeling out process. So if these shows are a little bit louder or a little bit softer than they normally are, that's why. But the best part is they're a lot more clear. The other thing is, and this is kind of a little bit of the elephant in the room, our third member of the wrestling show over the past 6 years, my brother Shane. You could always hear him in the background. Unfortunately, because we've moved to a new location, he won't unfortunately be joining us anymore. So I've always, I've had a lot of...
He won't be bashing people and agreeing with us.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna suck, actually, because we needed that third person. But onwards to the actual show. Fat Man, I know you've got a card in front of you. I know you do. You know why?
Because I'm the Hall of Famer.
Well, that too, but you're also like 2 feet away from
Yes,
it.
and you see it on my tablet, yeah.
So,
fancy, we got tablets now and everything.
What the fuck?
Instead of this paper shit. Oh, we're still doing the paper. But
we're always doing the paper.
I was kicking in old school. But yeah, let's talk about...
Fucking tablets? What the fuck is this show anymore? I don't even know it.
We're upgraded. Yeah, no. We're three assholes with $2 two assholes with $3 mics.
Talking about fucking wrestling for 6 years now.
Yeah. But
so
we upgraded. Let's talk about probably the best show this month.
Oh, by far. That ain't even going to be close, and we haven't even seen the show yet.
Takeover Phoenix. I was going to say Philadelphia, like last year. But Takeover Phoenix, it is this Saturday, the 26th, from the Talking Stick Talking Stick Resort. See, I'm in the same room with you when I'm sleazying.
See, it's contagious.
It transfers over again.
Absolutely contagious.
Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix. Matt Riddle versus Fat Chris Hero.
Fat Chris Hero goes over, obviously.
Yeah, goes over as in like he rolls over.
Yeah, onto his back.
Yep, it takes the pin, yep.
Are we going to give him a 20 count before he loses? Last time he didn't even get that far.
It'll be a longer match, obviously. The other match went, 6 seconds or something like that?
So we're going up for 30 seconds. I think Chris Hero's job in WWE from now on will be taking 6-second losses to new upcoming talent.
Because he's the knockout artist.
Yeah, he knocks himself out. So
Riddle wins, LOL.
Of course.
Shannon Baszler versus Bianca Belair?
Hey, she's undefeated.
Until Saturday.
I don't think so, actually.
Really?
I actually think she's going to win. Mainly because I think they're going to bring Baszler up. I think they're going to bring Baszler up and have a Four Horsemen reunion in the Rumble.
No.
Really? You don't think so?
I think if they're going to call Baszler up, they're going to call her up WrestleMania weekend. Or after WrestleMania.
I don't think so. I mean, it would make sense because they normally do that every year. But we've also had, some, I don't want to say confirmation, but definitely Triple H has said in recent interviews, well, we don't necessarily do that stuff right now anymore because, this is a new era of no authority figures and bullshit, and all we've had is more authority figures. That's the last thing we've gotten rid of.
Yeah, they got call-ups, and they're not doing anything. I'll get to that in news and rumors.
Oh, I can't wait.
Foreshadowing on that. I still think Baszler's going to win. I don't know. Like, I just have this feeling she's going to win.
Well, here's my other thing about it. If not Belair, then who? There really is nobody that could really take her out other than Kairi Sane again.
That's true.
I mean, and I hate to say it this way, but she's gone through pretty much every other opponent. Even, ones that could have potentially been could have won is already up on the main roster, Lacey Evans. Which, with that stupid fucking right hand as a finisher. Really? You fucking pieces of shit.
Her finisher's a right hand?
Yeah, it's called the women's right. Yeah, okay. So at least we're on the same page
NXT Tag Team Championships? Yeah. Dragon Shock versus Hanson and Rowe, what the fuck were they called in fucking...
War Machine?
War Machine. I couldn't remember what their name was.
Now they're War Raiders, but...
Yeah.
The formerly... Wow, this is all Ring of Honor.
It is.
Match of the night?
No.
No? You don't think so?
No.
Fine. Fucking Mark. Fucking Mark.
As I'm wearing a Dragon Shock t-shirt, yeah. Dragon Shock wins.
I would say yes, but not clean. Like a DQ finish of some sort. Or they're like, do something stupid to cheat.
You always say DQ finishes or something
it's
stupid.
It's WWE. Every fucking finish is a DQ finish. You don't think so? Watch SmackDown. Watch Raw. God damn it.
Yeah, we just talked about that before we went on.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is no different than anything else. Even though it's NXT, it's still WWE. It's like all those fucking fucking ass smarks that go, well, NXT is its own entity because it's NXT and not WWE. I like NXT, therefore I'm not a WWE fan. Fuck you, it's still WWE.
Yeah, that's because they have WWE fucking logos all over their goddamn fucking show, but they're not WWE. And Brandon.
Yeah, well, we've gone down this road more times than one. Even, I might as well promote this, the Box Rec, IRC channel does their annual awards called the Thezzies. This has been going on for years and years and years. It predates a lot of major wrestling setups on the internet. But one of the things that they do is they do an awards called, like I said, the Thezzies. We're actually nominated for a Thezzie this year, which whoever did that, thank you. Golf clap for that.
I still don't know, because when you sent me that, I was like, what?
I did it.
Oh, you fucking...
All it had to be was me nominating myself and one other person. Put herself over, as usual. But no. So if you want to vote for us, please vote for us. I will have the URL in the liner notes of this episode. But the point of all that was that they make a very specific statement stating that if you're going to vote for NXT, you have to vote for WWE. There is no separating the two.
I think when I was looking through it, it says WWE, including NXT, NXT UK, 205 Live, Raw, SmackDown. Yeah, there's no like different because
they don't make the difference.
They're all the same company. When you sign an NXT deal, you're signing a developmental contract,
right,
with WWE.
Yeah.
You're not signing to go to NXT. It's not like WWE bought NXT. They created it. It's their own creation.
Well, never mind the fact that when the paycheck comes to their house, it's a WWE paycheck.
That's at Stamford, Connecticut, not Orlando, Florida on that.
Yeah,
so.
it's not like they decided, well, because they're a different company, it's a different entity, so therefore, that's why the wrestling's so much better. So, where were we going with this?
NXT title. Tommaso Ciampa defends against Aleister Black.
Really? Really? You're gonna put that underneath the other?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, well, I mean, it's going to be great. I don't think it's going to be as great as another particular wrestler against Aleister Black, but I still think it's going to be a fucking phenomenal match.
It's gonna be great.
It is going to be great.
It's gonna be great, and it won't even be match of the night. And it's gonna be great.
Well, that's the best part about fucking NXT is that you could, in any other time, there's always going to be the sense of, is this going to be match of the night? Is this going to be match of the night? Is this going to be match of the night? And while we're going to sit here and obviously, bang our dicks up against the wall for Johnny Gargano, because that's who we do.
That's what we do?
That's who we do. Not what we do. That's who we do.
So we do Johnny Gargano.
We do Johnny... Oh, fuck yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I'd rather...
We sucked his dick last year for our awards.
Because he earned it. He earned his dick in our mouth.
Yeah, of course, obviously. So, but all that being said, I mean, any one of 4 matches could potentially be match of the night. Obviously, you disagree by that wonderful...
See, that's
look.
why, I'm like, if we were...
You're a fucking piece of shit.
See, if we were on Skype, you never would have saw that look. There's no way the women's match is going to be match of the night.
If the other 3 matches were like, hey, they're all injured immediately after it starts. Hey, you're taking away the fact Cassius Ohno versus Matt Riddle could be a match of the night contender.
That's not going to be match of the night either.
If it lasts 3 seconds, it could be.
It's going to last at least 3 seconds.
Ding, ding, 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3. He could submit him immediately.
At least 3 seconds.
Fucking dick. Okay, so...
Want to bet on that?
No. They shouldn't do that. I want them to do it.
Who's winning? Ciampa or Black?
Oh, I don't know.
Really?
I really don't know. Actually,
Really?
You're going to say Ciampa, obviously.
Yeah, Ciampa's winning.
Yeah, but you could make a case for Black winning here, though.
You could.
It's
but
not
I think what's going to happen is Gargano's going to help Ciampa retain.
You think they're going to go full...
Mm-hmm. DIY back together.
With, spoiler, Gargano
NXT
winning.
North American title.
Yeah.
Ricochet versus Gargano, and Gargano beating Ricochet in probably the match of the night and possibly match of the year already.
That happened last year that way.
For you.
For me.
And it almost happened for me, too.
Very close.
And the funny thing is, I was the one praising that match all goddamn year long.
Right.
And it wasn't even me who picked it as match of the year.
After all that hype, you fucked me over. That's what happened.
I convinced you enough to make it match of the year.
Well, yeah, but...
by the way, I listened to that freaking Dominion review again. You called the Omega Okada the best match you've ever seen.
Yes, I know. How sad is that?
I wanted to purposely bring that up.
Please, because I need a fucking browbeating for that one. I don't understand. See, I find that, and I think I brought this up on the Word Show, but I find that because New Japan is so fresh, and we don't watch that many matches from New Japan, that when you see something like that, it's a lot better than it actually is. But when you're trying to put it up against other matches that are not necessarily as long, or not necessarily as that type of match, it falls flat. I mean, we talked a little bit more in depth on this on our award show, which you can find in the archives, or you could find on on Spotify in our playlist here. But we talk a lot more about how concise all three of the Gargano Ciampa matches were, as well as the Gargano Almas match, which I talked about. You know, all three of them were more concentrated in pure wrestling and also concentrated in just a better quality match as a whole.
Instead of going spot, I'm tired.
Yeah, especially like the second third of that, or the second and third of those matches, the second and third falls.
Right, and I was, again, not a big fan of New Japan. Had New Japan World for a year, watched it, and it's the same thing over and over again. Which is the reason why I don't, not like I'm saying I don't like the Japanese style, but it's the same match. You're getting the same match every match. You're not getting anything different.
Well, I will disagree with that only in the fact that there's a marked difference between the juniors and then the heavyweights. Because the juniors have that same match, but it's all action. You know what I mean? It's like the heavyweights have the same match as the juniors, but the juniors don't have any rust spots.
You still got these guys that are like 250 pounds and 280 pounds doing flips over the top rope, which the smaller guys are doing anyway. They're just faster. So
Right. Well, you have guys like Taiji Ishimori, who's fucking ripped. Holy shit. That man is, like, from a toning standpoint, one of the most toned people I've ever seen in my life. Working in New Japan and doing amazing things in every match he's in. And having amazing matches with Will Ospreay, with Zack Sabre Jr., with Takahashi, and all these guys that fucking Best of Super Juniors was amazing. It was one of those things where it's like, wow, what the fuck was this?
I know we're getting off topic. Well, let's briefly talk about Ricochet, Gargano, and then we'll go back because I do want to get your opinion on Wrestle Kingdom, which I have not watched yet, and you did. Gargano, I think, is winning.
100%.
Oh, you think so too?
100%.
Okay.
My question is not whether or not Gargano's winning. It's whether or not Ciampa wins. And you know you love me saying this again, but by screwy circumstances.
In that case, I think it makes sense. In the tag title match, I don't think it makes sense. Even though there's 4 people in the Undisputed era. But I think the way that the story is building up with Ciampa or Gargano, it makes sense for them to be the heels with the 2 single titles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you can easily just say...
DIY has taken over NXT.
Right. And then you can easily say... You can turn Gargano back face saying, oh, I was just luring Ciampa into a false sense of security just to get back at him again.
So are we playing the whole Bray Wyatt Daniel?
No. I'm saying you could do that. I don't think they will.
Okay.
But you could do that. Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, that's not even a good analogy at all.
Well, he joined the fucking Wyatt family for like 2 weeks.
He had to. He was forced into it. He lost a match, so he had to be in it.
Yeah, but then he embraced them for a while, and then he became not Wyatt family for question reason. Why did we do this angle? I don't know. So, Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes, what's your opinion on Wrestle Kingdom? I have not watched it yet.
I hate to give my opinion on it, mainly because...
Without me watching it?
Yeah, well, here's...
Was it a good show? That's all I needed to know.
I mean...
the brief hesitation and the look on your face, that's all I needed to know.
I don't want to say it was a bad show, but it suffers from the same issues as...
Every other New Japan show?
Yeah, it was kind of ironic that every single... spoiler, by the way. Every single title that was on the line changed hands.
Yes, I did know that. I know what happened.
Yeah, I figured you knew what happened, but some people who are listening to the show, and they're like, hey, that New Japan thing.
That New Japan show that happened 3 weeks ago, we have no clue what happened.
Well, you never know. People are like, fuck you, spoilers, assholes. But I think...
It's after 2 weeks... You're good.
You're good.
Like, with TV shows, I understand. But with wrestling, after 2 weeks...
It's old news.
It's old news. Yeah. Move on. It's good.
It's still old news. I mean, it'll be old news when 8 days happens from now and Kenny Omega signs with AEW. But he can't say anything yet. But here's the thing about the show is that there was a lot of sense of just decent. It seemed like everyone was tasked of putting on a decent match. Go out there, put on a decent match. Go out there and put on a decent match. Even the Omega Tanahashi match was like, go out there, put him over.
Which John Canton gave 5 stars, by the way.
Okay, so all this dick sucking for New Japan needs to stop. It really does. I don't want to say I hated the match, and I don't want to say I hated the card, because it was a good card. It was deep. There were a lot of great moments in the show. It was just way too fucking long.
Well, it's their WrestleMania, so...
Yeah, and I have the same complaints about our WrestleMania.
Yes, you do.
So they need to condense the shows. I can't sit through 7 hours of wrestling anymore. I guess I'm getting fucking too old for this shit. But it feels like that...
the Murtaugh.
Oh,
I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this shit. But, I mean, the reality is that when you get to these matches that are 25, 35, 45 minutes long... Do something. I mean,
do something.
Do something.
Stand and poke with a stick. Come on.
Do something.
Do something.
There was a point in... I hate to go back to the Dominion match. There was a point in the match where they're down for 3 solid minutes. They're not moving. They're fucking around. They're not... really, nothing's happening.
They're scheduled to go 65 minutes. They got to get their rest in sometime.
You know, I know wrestlers that would fucking kill for 2 extra minutes on their match.
Oh, I know.
So, to have these guys, like, blow 70 minutes nearly, it just, oh my god.
Because they're tired. That was the whole thing.
That was the point of the match. Is that they're tired.
Yeah.
Well, this match wasn't about being tired. The Tanahashi Omega match. It was about...
Did this match still go like 40 minutes?
Yeah, it was. I don't even think it was 40. I want to say it was like 35 even. I dare say it was 35. But I hope you watch it anyway, only to say, okay, I see where he's coming from. I would love to get your opinion on the next show that we do.
39-14.
Really? Mm-hmm. It wasn't it felt like not a minute under 40 minutes.
Well, it was about 45 seconds less, so...
Well... Oh, well. Yeah, it was... I don't know. I mean, the Ace having the fucking IWGP title again, it kind of feels like John Cena's won the title over again.
In my opinion, when I was watching that New Japan for a year, he didn't put on good matches.
Mm-mm.
I think the only reason that they gave him the title, well, obviously, is because Omega was leaving. But if... And you already had Okada, who lost to Jay White in the only non-title match, by the way. See, I know.
Putting over Jay fucking White.
And here's the thing, and you know me about Jay White, generic wrestler number 7. Like, he's not special at all, but he's friends with the boys, so let's give him a push.
Not just a push, I mean...
A mega push, beating Okada.
Beating Okada, and now is one of the big 4 in terms of their... banner page on New Japan. It's like, holy shit, who the fuck did you guys fuck to get him up there? You know, Gato and Jado, probably, but we won't go there. But seriously, I mean, at this point, it's like, they're putting a lot of money and effort into Switchblade that I'm not sure is warranted, honestly, but we'll see how it goes over the next year. I guarantee you they're going to fucking put the title on him. Or at least the IC title.
He'll probably win G1 and then main event against Tanahashi next year at WrestleMania 14.
Oh, so interesting note about the G1 climax is that this match that Tanahashi won was the first time the winner of the G1 climax cashed in his briefcase and actually won the title over it. That's the first time that's ever happened.
Which, because Naito lost last year. Mm-hmm. And Omega lost the year before.
Right.
Doesn't like you remember.
And, well, Naito did it twice. Okada did it once, I want to say. I think. I'd have to go back and find out, but it was like the 12-year history of the G1.
So it's the opposite of Money in the Bank.
Yeah, really. It's an interesting thought process, though, that Tanahashi would be the first one, considering, like I said, he's basically their John Cena. And to be fair, I mean, who better to put the title on
than Canyon?
Fucking Canyon. No, but who better to put the title on than the guy that you have put your faith in the company for a decade? You know, he was their ace.
To be honest, who else are you going to put it on?
Okada, you could make this...
Again?
I hate to say this, but you could put it on Jay White. I mean...
At that particular moment, who are you going to put it on? Okada just had a run. Jay White's not there yet. Ibushi?
I mean, that would make sense.
That would be the only one.
Well, that's why when they did the finals of the G1, I thought Ibushi would be the person they'd put it on, so we'd have Omega Ibushi, and Ibushi would win. So that's where I thought they were going with to begin with. And then when Tanahashi won it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe they're going to do a match for the briefcase then. And then they didn't. And it's like, okay, so you're giving it to Tanahashi then? Because it was pretty much guaranteed once they kind of rumored out the fucking All Elite Wrestling and no one really said anything. Everyone knew that the Bucks were leaving. Everyone knew Cody was leaving. Everyone knew Omega was leaving. Everyone said it months ago where they said, if we're going to do something, we're all going to do it together. So obviously this was a plan for months.
I'm glad you brought that up because I'll get this news and rumor out of the way, but now. Apparently WWE gave those guys contracts. Here's the rumor. These are obviously news and rumors. Well, we're not getting into all of it, but we're just talking about this. WWE was fully aware of AEW and the contract offered to Cody the Young Bucks, which is the obvious reason that they went hard to trying to lock them down by offering lucrative contracts. This is WWE trying to lock them down. Adam Page was offered main event money to work in NXT. Well, he was promised to be one of the top stars. The Bucks were offered a salary in the range of AJ Styles money, including a stipulation that would have them bring their Being the Elite show to WWE Network weekly.
Okay. Which makes sense.
Good.
Well, here, what makes so much sense there is that Being the Elite is one of the biggest non-WWE shows on YouTube. And WWE's the third or fourth highest subscribed YouTube channel in all of YouTube. It's only like T-Series, PewDiePie, and then I think WWE's like number 3. So that's pretty fucking amazing. And to have your show you've created be part of that huge network is pretty amazing.
It had never before heard of move. This is according to Fuck Dave Meltzer.
FDM.
Because I take this with a grain of salt, because this is Meltzer who sucks these guys' dicks.
Of course.
WWE also reportedly offered the Young Bucks a 6-month window in their contract where if they could leave if they weren't happy with their pushes.
Okay, that hasn't been the first time that was put out there. Rob Van Dam had a similar contract, if I remember correctly, where he at any point for a 6-month window during his contract, he could leave and just let go.
That was his contract, though. He worked 3 months, had 3 months off. Worked 3 months,
yes.
Had 3 months off. That was his contract. There wasn't like a window where he can just leave. Like he could. Well, technically, yes, he could not come back after that
right.
3 months off. He
that's
didn't have
what
the
this
option.
window was too, though.
But perhaps the main reason that WWE targeted Cody and the Bucks so aggressively and with such lucrative deals is because the knowledge that the Khans were launching AEW under the assumption they would have Cody, Matt, and Nick. And if they didn't, there would be no AEW. So that's why...
Yeah, it's basically game over.
That's why apparently WWE offered them contracts which they didn't take, and apparently AEW offered them like double the money WWE was, and that's why they did it.
Well, I don't blame them. I mean, if you got WWE in one ear, you better have a good fucking reason not to go there. Well, and usually money is that reason.
you get double the money and less dates, and you get to make your own creative. Come
Yeah,
on.
you book yourself
You
the
book
title.
you book yourself. Like
We have Kevin Nash syndrome ready to go. I mean,
they're gonna bring in Asuka and get her undefeated. Oh wait,
come on. Fuck the Revival.
fuck you.
I mean, well,
Oh, by the way, did you see what the Revival was wearing on the back of their tights?
what does it say?
It said it was hashtag FTR. What people thought was fuck the Revival. It means free the Revival. Hashtag free the Revival.
Free the Revival.
We're on their
Fucking
we're on there, and I have that.
good
in
for
News and
them.
Rumors, too.
Here's what I think. They've taken the Young Bucks, they've made it into their own fucking thing, and now have created merch machines from them. Even the Young Bucks can get over the Revival without ever wrestling them.
No,
and
the
giving them-
Revival was wearing that.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying that all came from the fact that the Young Bucks called them "fuck the Revival."
Oh,
You see what I mean? They're making money off the fact that the Young Bucks shat on them. Playfully, obviously, because I'm sure that they weren't saying it from an asshole standpoint. But it's just amazing how the aura of the Young Bucks can make money for people even in WWE.
right.
So, fucking merch magnets. They really are. Please,
So
Young
if-
Bucks, please. I want you to book us at an AEW event. Please. Pretty please.
He wants it to be the one in Vegas.
Yes. Yes. Book us at the one in Vegas. We will come down with our own money. We will not take a fucking dime. Not one. We will do live shows there. We will interview every single one of you guys. We will put you over so hardcore that we
We
might
will
as well
make
just...
Dave Meltzer blush.
Yes, absolutely. You book us, we will be there. God's honest truth. I will, as this show dies, I want to be able to say, we made sure the Young Bucks got an offer from us, the wrestling show with Sleazy and Fat Man, to interview them and put them over so hard. Because that's what we fucking do here.
We suck dick.
We suck dick. So, let's get into the main card.
So we went from NXT to sucking Young Bucks dick. Now we're talking about the Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble, yes. Wait, what?
Yeah, you know, this event Sunday where I'm going to get drunk, lock myself out of your apartment this time. And then, even though I'm not going downstairs at all, I might stick my head out a window. But
Well, you're not going to go downstairs by choice. We're going to have to rope that off.
I'm going to get pushed. I'm going to get the push of my life. Bam!
Bam!
Wrestling pun. Pre-show? Because, you know, pre-show, United States title, Rusev defends against Mr. Dick Punch.
Oh, God. Didn't they already do this like 4 times already? 5
Yep.
times? 6 times?
Sure.
Where are we on?
Don't care.
Version 27?
Whatever.
Cue up the Matt Hardy, you know? Version 1, you know? This is me putting up the version 1.
You ever notice that his is like 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink?
Yeah, he's into that. I just holy shit, yeah. I didn't even think about that. God damn, Matt Hardy, fucking trendsetter. I'm not sure what to say to that. Wow. So obviously Nakamura is losing because
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
he's fucking Asian and Vince loves Asians. Speaking of which, where's Asuka in all this?
I'm getting there. Another pre-show match.
Women's title.
Wait, you said not Rusev's winning, right?
No, not. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Knox losing.
Okay. Fatal 4-way match for the Cruiserweight title, because Cruiserweights are important.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Buddy Murphy defends against Tozawa, Atani, and Kalisto.
Wait, what? 5-man scramble? 4-man scramble.
Fatal 4-way. So the non-American wins.
Aren't you so clever?
I am.
God damn it. So here's my question out of all this. This is the most indie fucking booking in the world. Let's throw 4 cruiserweights together, throw them in a scramble match, see what if they fucking kill each other on the pre-show.
Guarantee you, it's the first match, and the building ain't going to be full yet. It ain't going to be half full yet. Oh, by the way, this is at the Arizona Diamondbacks Stadium, Chase Field. So it's about like 50,000 people.
Except there'll be like 6,000 in for this match. Maybe. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Every other fucking time.
I got the hiccups, man. I'm sorry. I say Buddy Murphy retains.
I mean, sure.
He's been doing great. Just give him a run till WrestleMania.
And then he loses at the fucker down under or
to
something.
Ada English.
Oh yeah, because that's what they're fucking doing.
Because that's how you build up a WrestleMania feud. Have the guy on commentary for a few months, a month before Mania, be like, I want a title shot, and then do it. That's what they did a couple years ago with Austin Aries. Might as well just rehash it. No one remembers that except me.
Well, I remember it because I remember laughing at the fact that both of them were bitching about the fact that they didn't get a WWE WrestleMania payday for the video.
They didn't get the DVD sales.
Oh, fuck off.
Because they were on the actual show, which, by the way, the pre-show was part of the fucking DVD. It's fucking stupid.
It's fucking ridiculous. Whatever.
Buddy Murphy retains.
Yeah, I'm behind that, I guess. I don't care.
SmackDown Tag Team titles: The Bar versus The Miz and Shane McMahon.
It's 2019. Why is Shane McMahon an actual competitor right now?
Cause.
Of course, Miz and Shane McMahon are going to win. Because, of course, this match is fucking stupid. And, of course, they're going to have a 2-month title reign of Miz basically doing tag matches by himself and then...
Shane getting the pin.
Yeah, Shane getting the pin after a hot tag. But, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous that the tag team state in this company is so bad. Or, I should say, only on the main roster. NXT, it's fucking phenomenal. Even NXT UK, it's pretty fucking good. But main roster, over the last year, we're going to probably have, in the last 12 months, the tag team titles held by a 10-year-old kid and Shane fucking McMahon.
Hey, that kid's going to get so much pussy.
He might! But it's still a stupid move. It's almost Arcadian in how dumb that move was. I'm sorry. That's just... Why?
It's so that they can, Miz and Shane McMahon can break up and have a match at WrestleMania where Miz wins. So
it gets put over Shane McMahon. Whoop-de fucking... It's 2019. Does the Miz need a fucking rub from Shane goddamn McMahon?
You said the same thing about AJ Styles in 2017.
You're damn fucking right. It was the same fucking thing. Does AJ Styles need a rub from fucking Shane McMahon in 2017? No, he didn't. He held the title for damn near a year.
After he beat Shane McMahon. Ha ha!
He didn't need it.
Because he beat Jinder Mahal.
The only reason why AJ Styles is WWE champion is because they had a jobber for a champion before him, and he just got lucky being the first person up against him. Come on.
The only reason AJ Styles is WWE champion is because they want to go to the Indian market, and they can't have the only Indian on the roster be champion.
Of course not.
When they went there, so then he can get put over. So he can put over Triple H.
So they can have this stupid fucking face versus face confrontation in fucking India. Really?
Where they had to cancel 2 of their 3 shows because ticket sales sucked.
Why didn't Great Khali show up? That would have given them huge ratings.
He probably wasn't cleared.
Probably not.
Ratings? It was a house show.
Okay, fair point, but still.
So we both agree Mrs. Shane McMahon win.
Oh my god. That's so ridiculous.
And by the way, the team that Braun Strowman and the 10-year-old kid beat, The Bar.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I completely forgot. Shit.
They'll put over anybody.
Fucking 10-year-old kid. Fucking Shane McMahon. Fuck me. God damn it.
Raw Women's title. Ronda Rousey defends against my girl, Sasha Banks.
Rousey wins, LOL.
SmackDown Women's title. Asuka defends against Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch wins.
No.
Really? You don't think so?
Asuka wins.
I'm betting against my own girl. I don't care. I think it would be a smart move to have Becky win here.
I think they're going to go one of two ways. They're going to have... Well, actually, it's the same way. Asuka's winning, I think, no matter what.
Okay.
Either Becky's going to go into the Rumble match as a surprise entrant and win, or Charlotte's winning the Rumble, and Becky Lynch wins like a title shot at Elimination Chamber, but they don't specify which title, and then she faces Rousey to make it a triple threat. If Becky wins, it's a singles match. If Charlotte wins, it's a triple threat. Actually, it doesn't make sense because even if Becky wins, Charlotte can win the Elimination Chamber and do the exact same thing. Either way, Asuka's winning.
I think that...
Because of Rousey.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I can get behind the triple threat.
Wait. We are recording, right?
Yeah, I know.
Say that again?
Not because I'm going to like the match.
No. Say it again.
I can get behind a triple threat. Here.
Hell froze over.
Hell has frozen over on this one. But the only reason why I think it would work is the fact that every piece of the puzzle would be...
The story will make
sense. The match will be trash because it's a triple fucking threat. I don't care who it is. You could have Ric Flair, John Cena, and fucking Arn Anderson in a triple threat match. And
Arn Anderson will take the fall because he's the man.
Of course he's the man, but it's still going to be a trash match. So, because it's a fucking triple threat.
You're wrong. The match.
Of course you're going to say that.
No. The women's match, if it's a triple threat, is going to be really good.
Dismissive wanking?
That's what you'll be doing while Asuka's on it, and never mind.
No, not in that match.
Universal title. Wait, so you say Becky Lynch wins. Okay.
Yeah, I say Becky Lynch wins.
Universal title. Brock Lesnar defends against Braun Strowman. Oh, wait.
What?
Brock Lesnar defends against Finn Balor?
Question mark? Exclamation mark. Okay, so here's my question about all this. Braun Strowman wasn't going to work the match at Rumble because he wasn't cleared?
Apparently, I have this in News and Rumors. Let's get out of the way with now.
Okay.
The plan all along was Lesnar Balor. But
Bullshit. Bullshit. Absolutely fucking bullshit. 100% bullshit. You fucking... This is 100% Dave Meltzer going, well, plans change.
This isn't from Meltzer.
I don't give a fuck because Meltzer's behind it no matter what. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck the entire report. Who was it? Alvarez?
Yes.
Fuck Alvarez. Fuck Alvarez and him sucking Dave Meltzer's dick. Because that's exactly who it was. Because I don't give a fuck if there is... Yeah, it was the plan all along. Yeah, plans were going to change and that was everything. Fucking dick.
Apparently, they talked about it at Crown Jewel to where when Lesnar destroyed Strowman, they didn't want Lesnar to beat Strowman again because they wanted him to be champion in WrestleMania. And they felt that the Lesnar-Strowman match would be a better ticket seller than Lesnar-Balor.
Choke on a dick.
I absolutely 100% agree with
dicks.
that. Because
maybe even 4 dicks.
Because I think Balor-Lesnar is the better draw.
Absolutely.
Because they never fucking did it before. They're going to have the third Lesnar-Strowman match where Lesnar beats him?
Well, that's
fucking stupid.
Well, that's the thing about the entire stupid fucking gimmick. Is that you're sitting there with... Finn Balor, which, my God, this is his match. Why doesn't he bring out the demon? Question mark, probably, maybe, I don't know.
He probably will.
I'm hoping so. It's like
And
Druids.
he'll still lose in 5 minutes.
It's going to be Druids. It's like the Druids thing with me and Taker. You know,
So he's going to stand up, drop his pants, jerk
off to the demon.
Cum all over probably the dog. And then,
Unfortunately, yes.
because the dog's going to be there because the dog's up his ass.
Always up my ass.
And then
Jesus Christ.
pull his pants back. Not even wipe, just pull his pants back up and then have Balor lose in 5 minutes.
Is that the first time Balor would lose as the demon? Or is it would it be the second time?
No, I think he lost to
Joe once?
either Joe or Nakamura.
Okay. I can't remember who he lost to, if he did. But it was never on the main roster. He's lost on the main roster, but not as the demon.
Right.
So I'm surprised that they didn't make reference to that on Raw. But who's to say that they're actually going to do it? So that being said,
Lesnar wins.
Lesnar wins, obviously. If Balor wins, kudos. Then I'll give a little bit of the credence.
They do have 2 months, or 2 more pay-per-views after this to build it back up. So you could have a quick title change with Strowman costing Lesnar the title and then having like a triple threat match or something at Elimination Chamber or Fastlane. Probably Elimination Chamber. Then give Balor a short run. They could do that.
That would be stupid.
And then have, like, WWE booking Lesnar Strowman again. Because they didn't want it here. They'll do it at Fastlane in Cleveland. And they'll just fuck everything up. But
well, here's
or what they do, if Lesnar doesn't want to work those shows, you can have...
he doesn't want to work those shows.
You could have Balor win. I mean, I'm 100% right, though. I mean,
if you don't want Lesnar to work those shows, you could just do something else. You know, like fucking.
You don't want Lesnar to work those shows. Lesnar won't work those shows.
Yeah,
that's different. You have Balor have like a. I hate to say it this way, a TV title feud with Strowman at Elimination Chamber, but you somehow got to get the title back on Lesnar for WrestleMania, which at Fastlane you have the rematch and have fucking Lesnar win that, and then have him versus...
Or do the triple threat in WrestleMania.
No.
Have Strowman win the Rumble.
No.
Have Strowman win the Rumble.
No.
Have Balor win the title.
No.
Have the triple threat at Mania.
No.
So shopgear.com. That is such an amazing little affiliate.
Shopgear.com. What's that?
Well, shopgear.com. Wow. How natural you are at this promo thing. You know, I would think that you're actually plugging shopgear.com for some reason. What shopgear.com is actually an affiliate link for Amazon. So if you have Amazon purchases that you'd like to make, like I just recently celebrated a birthday and I have an Amazon gift card for my birthday.
I'm actually looking into purchasing some amiibos for my Nintendo Switch.
Oh, sweet. And you can buy that through the shopgear.com affiliate link?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Because you can buy anything that Amazon has, you can buy on shopgear.com. Because it is Amazon. WWE Championship.
Fuck you.
We'll get there.
Okay, well. We didn't address the fucking elephant in the room, though. Was Strowman injured?
Well, he was injured.
But was he injured bad enough to not do this match? Obviously,
he wrestled on Raw, so...
Yeah, well, he wrestled on Raw, but that could have meant he was just barely going to get cleared and they weren't sure. That's where I think the bullshit comes into play. Because he hadn't worked a match up to that point.
Yeah, and then he wrestled on Raw, so...
Maybe they went, well, we're not sure if you're going to get cleared, so maybe we should, just put it off.
Plus, there's also rumors that he has heat backstage, but those rumors have actually...
Oh, my God.
Those rumors have been unfounded, though. They're just rumors, so...
Fucking suck a dick, Meltzer.
WWE Championship? The new Daniel Bryan versus the real AJ Styles is what they're promoting.
I like the Bryan Danielson heel turn. It is true Ring of Honor dickhead.
Wrong.
What?
Daniel Bryanson.
Okay, Daniel Bryanson. Thank you. I only brought it up as the real Bryan Danielson because it reeks of his original Ring of Honor run. run of Mr. Small Package. It's
That's not what Bree said.
ooh. It's also not what Nikki said either. You don't think they hadn't swapped? You're fucking wrong. So what I think is going to happen is that they're going to beat the shit out of this fucking match over and over and over again. We're going to have the next 5 title matches of the WWE Championship will be Daniel Bryanson versus AJ Styles. And we're going to hate this match by the time it fucking gets to Backlash.
No.
I hope not. I hope not.
Because there's a rumor who Styles is going to face at WrestleMania. It's not a title match.
Shit.
From out of nowhere.
Yeah, because we needed that in 2019.
We do. They haven't really wrestled. It's a fresh matchup. I'm looking forward to it. If it's true.
Styles Orton? Mm-hmm. I mean, okay, yeah.
It's better than Styles versus Shane... Styles versus Shane McMahon. I had to think about it for a minute.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Did they ever wrestle before? I don't remember.
I thought I said Orton versus Shane. Wait, that happened too. So.
Like everything happened there.
Danielson wins.
Despite your rumor, I still think Styles wins. Because I could make a case of they don't know what to do with the Rumble winner, so Styles Orton title match. Have Orton win the Rumble.
Oh, they know what's happened to the Rumble winner. We'll get to that when we get to it in about 2 matches. Women's Royal Rumble match. 23 out of the 30 participants have been named. I will go through all of them.
Oh, God.
Carmella? I'm not going to go through it like you do where you lose breath after fucking 4 seconds. That's him after taking 3 steps.
4.
3. Carmella, Ember Moon, Natasha, Bayley,
Natasha,
Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, Mandy Rose. Oh my God, did you see her in that fucking thing on SmackDown last week?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, I am a liar.
She's so fucking hot. Sonya Deville, Alicia Fox, Selena Vega.
Wow. So let's, while we're on her name real quick, did you know she was dating Alicia Fox?
I thought she was dating freaking Austin Aries.
I thought so too. And then all of a sudden they got married. It's like, holy shit.
Wait, what?
Good for them. Don't get me wrong. I think it's phenomenal. Happy times for them for the many years of their marriage. But it's like, holy shit, where did that come from?
I'm now so jealous of Aleister Black. Naomi, which is I'm spelled backwards.
Good.
Mickey James, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, the better looking one. That goes backwards. So he's like, which one's which? Which one's Peyton Royce? The better looking one. I think Billie Kay is a better... Says we're so fucking up to times here. Billie Kay probably has a better body, but Peyton Royce has a better face. There.
Yeah, because this is 2019, and all we can do is objectify women in the Royal Rumble.
Right. Charlotte Flair.
There goes our ratings.
What, we're going to lose the one person that listens to us?
2, motherfucker.
Oh, whoa. A Murderer's Daughter.
Oh, Tamina Snuka.
There you go.
Is this a game of where we guess all the Rumble participants? I'm liking this.
Dana Brooke. Anal spelled backwards.
Lana.
Nikki Cross. Lacey Evans.
Nikki Cross, another one who got married out of nowhere.
To Killian Dane. I guess they've been dating for like 10 years.
It's like, holy shit, where did that come from?
Right.
Good for them. Well, once again, good for them. I hope many years of marriage.
Okay. Your women's wrestler of the year, Nia Jax.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And
fucking threat to win the Rumble, by the way.
And
almost as much as Mark Henry.
Right. And my other girl, Alexa Bliss.
Oh yeah, that was announced on Raw.
Yep, those are
congratulations
the 23 women. It's either going to be Charlotte or Becky, and Becky's not even announced yet. Those are the 2.
I mean, they could. Well, Asuka could win the Rumble again, and lose the title match, and at WrestleMania again.
Nope.
I mean, you could do that.
Nope.
Because how many battle royales does Asuka win before she, gets a win at a title match?
She already did.
Yeah. Well, just because
No.
she did.
No.
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 Yes.
No.
Please.
No.
This hurts.
I'm telling you, she's retaining the title, and you're fucking just going all negative here. Like,
Yeah, well, if I'm wrong,
you're not.
I'm happy.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
I want to be wrong.
It's going to be Charlotte or Becky.
The pessimism is only because I'm usually right when it's stupidly against me.
And you're normally wrong when it's completely obvious.
Yes. So let's see how this goes.
So it's going to be Charlotte or Becky. But who's your pick, though?
I'm going to go off on a limb and say The Field.
I will bet you money on that.
You will, huh? Okay.
I get Charlotte or Becky, and you get the Field.
I get The Field.
Okay.
I'll take that bet. 50 cents.
Make it $10 billion.
No. 50 cents.
$1. American. You
Shit.
fucking sneaky.
God damn it! I was gonna say deal. Okay, I'll do $1 on it because I mean,
You're
28 to 2.
If you win the pool this year, at least you're giving me that $1. At least, and that if I win, so I'll break even if one of them wins, and I don't get to pick them.
So let's talk about the pool because we do this every year, but we don't really explain it on the air. I think the last time we explained it on air was like 4 years ago. So what we do is every year, well, actually the last couple of years we've done it by pulling numbers out of a hat. But before we usually choose the numbers, and we each put in $1, and we choose all the numbers, and whatever wrestler comes out to that number, that's who you're rooting for. It makes it really nice because you don't really need to know anything about wrestling to play the game. So, as you probably saw on the Facebook page, we also open that up to everyone out in Facebook land. So everyone picks a number.
That's right next to Parts Unknown.
Our Facebook page?
Facebook land.
Oh, Facebook. Okay. Yeah, it's like down the road from Parts Unknown. So we open it up to Facebook fans, and if somebody wins, we will send them a prize. No one's won yet.
Because the Rumble hasn't happened. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Over the years.
I was going to say, but the Rumble hasn't happened yet.
I think one time one of us has won. I think Brandon won once.
Yeah, fuck him.
Like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, fuck him.
Wow. Jesus. So much hatred.
It's 2019. I got to spread something. I don't have an STD, so I can't do that.
So spread the hatred.
So spread the hate, man.
Wow. Anywho, but we're doing both. So when we pick the number, it's going to be the same number for both the women's one as well as the men's one.
I have 24.
I have 19. I don't know why 19.
I don't know why 24.
I like 19. I hope no one picked 19. I probably should look to make sure because I haven't actually posted that yet. But it's 19, barring somebody else not picking 19.
If not, it's number 30, so he gets R-Truth or Carmella.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Oh God, I want 30 now. No, 19. I gotta stick with my guns. 19. That's our winner. That's what happened the one year, is that we were waiting for whoever got Roman Reigns. Because it was like, whoever gets Roman Reigns is
Roman
Reigns.
Again.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Whoever gets Roman Reigns is winning this pool this year.
That was like Asuka with me last year.
Yeah.
You just threw the money, like literally,
like,
you fucking balled it up and chucked it at me.
Yeah,
just
fucking dick.
I was like, there's quarters in there.
Yeah. I made it hail, motherfucker. So, yeah, well, yeah, I'll take the field only because it seems like a decent bet, even though it's probably more or less.
I mean,
it's less than even.
You have a gambling problem. You'll take the bet.
Yeah, obviously.
All right, so you take the field. I got Becky or Carmella. Or Becky or Charlotte.
Becky or Charlotte.
Okay.
My God, Asuka, please lose the title.
and then enter the Rumble and immediately
lose. Immediately get dumped.
Men's Royal Rumble match.
Do you think this is as clear cut as well?
Yes, I'll get to it.
Of course.
20 entrants, apparently, but I'll get to
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
But I'll get to it. R-Truth.
It was always the plan. It was always the plan.
R-Truth.
Baylor and Lesnar was like always the plan. It was like the same plan since like fucking the Land Down Under pay-per-view. Yeah, we're totally doing Baylor and Lesnar and fucking Royal Rumble because that was a thing. You know, we hadn't decided to do that.
Goddamn, pal, shut the fuck.
Shut up. Fucking Dave Meltzer.
R-Truth. Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Seth Rollins, Jeff Harvey, Dean Ambrose, Bobby Lashley, or should I say, Moose?
Yeah, that fucking spear, you motherfucker.
Stealing all of Moose's fucking moves?
Yeah, every single one,
too. I posted in the chat, oh look, he won with the iPhone spear.
It's the greatest
Samoa Joe, John Cena, I'll get to that later.
Wait, what?
Elias, Baron Corbin, Jinder Mahal, Apollo Crews, Andrea, which is almost. You should have kept CN almost and dropped the Andrea. It's stupid.
Why would you get rid of all the names that he's known for? I mean, he's known as CN. He's known as Almas. No one knows him as Andre.
Mustafa Ali, Rey Mysterio, fucking Titus O'Neil, guarantee you he's doing a trip.
Of course, now it's his gimmick.
And Mr. Out of Nowhere.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna trip. I mean...
And then Mr. Out of Nowhere. Now, the John Cena thing, apparently he has a injury. Oh. And he can't make it to the Rumble.
So he tripped and fell on his dick.
Or he's starting to film a movie that day and they had to have a reason for him to be out. And apparently that reason was supposed to be Lars Sullivan was supposed to attack him and cost him his Rumble spot, and then Lars Sullivan will be in the Rumble. Well, apparently Lars Sullivan had an anxiety attack when he was at backstage at his very first Raw, flew home, and they have not talked to him since.
That was weeks ago, wasn't it?
That was like 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. So, question for you. I hate to break this up, but were they going to keep Cena in the Rumble for extra star power? You know, because that would sell tickets? Like,
shut the fuck. Move on.
No, I'm not fucking moving on. Fuck this shit. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Bryan Alvarez. Fuck them both. I hope they choke on each other's dick.
Dick. Just dick, not
just
dicks.
Just dick. They share a dick together.
Okay.
They pass it between each other. It like snaps on. Detachable penis. What a great song.
So this is going to be a better odds for you. Because I'm only taking one person.
I'm still not taking this bet.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Unless they throw a curveball and they do Braun Strowman. Those are, again, the only other two options.
I'm probably better off taking this one because of that, exactly that
for
reason.
The one person.
The one other person that it could be. Unless they do something ridiculous. Like... They wanted to set up an exact rematch of one of the two matches. Like, have Baylor come in and win after losing to Lesnar, which would be ridiculous.
No.
Or having...
I hate it when they do that.
Oh, yeah, it's stupid.
It's stupid. Like,
it's like you couldn't win, so you gotta try again? You get the chance to try
again? It's not only that, but you already seen them once in the night. And the Royal Rumble, you want new faces.
You want the possibility of somebody different in the main event scene. So to have, and forgive me, there are many times where, you know, the guys come back and won after he's lost the title match. But
Roman Reigns.
See, it's 2019. We're okay with us making fun of him, even though he's a fucking dick. Also has cancer or something. Which one do you want?
I just need something. There you go.
I thought you were going to highlight them.
No.
See, this is how prepared we are. He's like, I need a pencil. I'm trying to talk to our loving and adoring fan and also trying to get highlighters. And he just wants a fucking pencil.
Actually, I wanted a pen, but fucking...
You see a fucking pen, get the fucking pen.
I don't see a pen, actually. My glasses aren't on. I can't see that far.
I have a micro masturbator, but I don't have a pen. So, actually, that's a lie. I do have a pen. Okay, so...
He doesn't fucking get it. What an asshole.
There, what a dickhead. The fuck? Pencil drop? Really?
Tradition, bro.
Okay, whatever.
Tradition.
At least you can hear it in HD. Okay, so news and rumors. I know you've got... How many pages you have there? Fucking A.
2.5.
What the fuck?
I haven't done it in a while.
I guess not.
Some of them we already went through, like the Laura Sullivan thing and the Cena thing.
Yeah.
So I just cross those out. That's why I need the pen. You can hear it in HD too.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoops. I just crossed that out. I'll just read that now before I can forget. WB and New Era Caps have announced a official partnership.
What? What?
New Era? The baseball caps?
Oh. I thought you meant like caps as in like...
Baseball hats. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is a cap?
See, we call
I was thinking caps on top of...
soda, while the people who are stupid call it pop. It's fucking soda. We call baseball hats, while everybody call them caps. It's fucking stupid. But yeah.
So, are they good quality? I don't know.
Every hat I've ever worn, which is like 3 ever, is a New Era cap. Like MLB, wait, no, those are Majestic.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, you go to like lids, they're mostly New Era or Majestic.
Okay.
So like they're gonna make like the John Cena cap, and they're like in John Cena's caps. There's gonna be New Era now. Like anything that you like, all the caps and hats you see are gonna be New Era instead of like another brand.
I hate to say this, but what were they before?
I honestly don't even know. I don't buy.
Okay. Well,
wait, you have an Undertaker one?
No, I don't. I have a Blue Jays hat. I have a Ring of Honor hat.
I thought you had an Undertaker hat.
Not a hat. I have shirts. In fact, I have a pillow of his floating around here somewhere that was made out of a T-shirt, but I don't actually have an Undertaker hat.
That's how fat Slizzy is.
I have multiple pillows around here.
No. That he turned shirts into pillows. That's how fat you are.
Well, obviously, because I can't fit them
He
anymore.
wears 2X shirts. When
Not
he should be
anymore.
wearing 5X shirts.
Let's go with 6 these days. I've
Okay.
put on a few pounds.
Okay, so WWE has told all the tag teams that they are
God.
going to push the division hard over the next few months, which is due to the Revival asking for their releases because the division hasn't been pushed hard enough.
So, Miz and Shane McMahon are winning. What the fuck? You know, I mean...
Your pen died, bitch.
Have the fucking pencil, you piece of shit.
Oh, what an asshole. Give me a fucking defunct fucking pen.
It's my only fucking pen. Fuck you.
Not
Fuck the
anymore.
Revival. Fuck you. And fuck the fucking... That's such bullshit. Oh my god, what fucking bullshit. Where do you get these fucking rumors?
The same place you get yours. They were the best.
Which is where?
Raja.com, pwmedia.com, pwinsider.com, your face. So
That's where I was going with that. The fucking plugs, you motherfucker. It was supposed to be a nice, seamless transition. You fucked up.
I sleazy because I'm
You're
in the
sleazy.
same, I'm in the
fucking
same
shit out of
fucking
it.
room
Yeah.
as sleazy, and I'm fucking up every time.
Jesus Christ, man.
Anyway, the Revival were the best tag team 2 or 3 years ago, and now they're losing to fucking Lucha House Party on fucking Raws.
To be fair, it was 3-on-2. Because everyone knew that was fair.
Because the face team needs to have the numbers advantage on the heel team. That's how that works.
Okay, to be fair, have you seen the Lucha House Party? Yeah, they needed 3 members to be a competitive tag team.
They are a pinata away from having a pinata on a pole match.
They are a pinata away from being the fucking... what was their fucking name? Primo and Apico. When they were The Matadors.
Los Matadores?
Was it Los Matadores? Oh my God, it was Los Matadores. Jesus Christ. That's how sad it is. What is that tag team of the Matadors?
Where
Los Matadors.
midget bull mascot was more over than they were.
WLC.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Because we talked about the fucking micro bowl penis.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Micro bowl penis.
Well, I'm going to bring up Judy Bagwell on a forklift.
Please.
I'm going to try to bring it up at least once a show seamlessly. That wasn't seamlessly.
But we'll get it in.
But we'll have to.
2019, your resolution for this show is Judy Bagwell on a forklift at least once per show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like fuck Dave Meltzer.
Well, that's a contractual obligation.
Yeah,
What
we
the
have
hell?
to do that.
God, we just had a 30-second me just say, go suck a dick, Dave Meltzer. Come on.
But you didn't say fuck Dave Meltzer.
Yes, I did. Oh, I did. Multiple times.
You want to fuck Dave Meltzer multiple times?
Multiple times.
Okay.
With broom handles.
Apparently, Roman Reigns... sorry. Roman Reigns is in Hawaii training. But he's not expected to be in the Rumble.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, so...
That's why I put apparently in front of it.
I'm not... Oh, God. I'm going to take the comedy anyway. I'm sorry. I have to do this. It's not right for me not to do this. Leukemia is a work, LOL.
I was just going to say that. So apparently the leukemia is a work? Like,
oh my God. I feel dirty. But yet, I feel cleansed at the same time. See, this is where 2 weeks from now... Yeah, so we've been kicked off the Gear Network because Sleazy had said something so awful in the last episode it had to be edited.
It wasn't about me saying, like, I want to bone any women. It's about Sleazy saying, leukemia is a work, I'm Ron Burgundy, question mark?
Yeah, so
like,
sorry in advance to Gear Network listeners.
But, to be fair, didn't write all of it down because it was long. He's there for treatment.
Yeah,
but he's also trying to train at the same time. It's not like, I guess you can do that with leukemia. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I'm not sure what kind of leukemia he has. I'm not sure what it affects him or not. But
I'm sure that he's training to keep his muscles up while the chemotherapy's basically breaking down every single fucking cell in his body. So. And with all due respect, I'm a huge advocate for Prevent Cancer Foundation. I've donated multiple times to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. My own father died of cancer. So, I mean, with all due respect, it's always a joke, and it's more of a sense of sadness to hear cancer affecting anyone. So, to see him going through this treatment and also training is actually really heartwarming, and I hope him the best, and I hope he is in the Rumble. Who knows?
And then he comes back, wins the Rumble. I lose my bet to Sleazy, and I'd be like, God damn it, leukemia's a work!
Well, I didn't take the bet, though. I didn't take the men's bet. If he comes back for the women's Rumble, you're fucked.
So leukemia was a work, it was just for him to get...
He's not Roman Reigns anymore, he's Romania Reigns.
Romania?
Romana Reigns. Rosie Reigns. Rosie Reigns. I don't know. Figure it out. God damn it.
Could The Undertaker be the headliner for this year's Hall of Fame? Because on WWE Network, under the new because they're putting up like WWF Superstars on Network, he's listed as WWE Hall of Famer, The Undertaker.
I will be very upset if that's the case.
I don't think it is.
No, I mean,
I think it's just.
I shouldn't be that upset because I'm still not going to the fucking Hall of Fame ceremony.
Because The Undertaker does belong in the Hall of Fame, so you're just super upset that he will actually be in there. Just like yesterday's fucking baseball Hall of Fame announcement. I'm shooting on this too because I'm a huge baseball fan and a wrestling podcast.
Shoot the fucking shit.
So people are bitching and complaining. See, I'm a Red Sox fan. People are bitching and complaining that Mariano Rivera was the first unanimous Hall of Fame inductee.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he got 100% of the vote.
Okay.
People bitching and complaining because it hasn't happened before. Why didn't Griffey, blah, blah, blah. Because the baseball writers of America are getting younger, not older. So they're going to vote for people who they think they vote for. Most people, like when Ken Griffey Jr. was on, they go, hey, we know he's getting in anyway. We're going to leave off the ballot so we can vote for somebody else. That's how their logic was. But now these new people are coming in. The writers are younger. They're saying, if I'm going to vote for the guy, I'm going to vote for the guy. I'm not going to leave him off my ballot because whatever. So people are bitching and complaining about this because he's a closer. He's not a starting pitcher, not a position player. He is one specialty, being a closer. And they're bitching and complaining he got 100% of the vote. They also bitching and complaining that Roy Halladay, Mike Mussina, and Edgar Martinez got into the Hall of Fame too. Which Edgar Martinez, this is last year of eligibility, got like 76% of the vote. You need 75 to get in. He's been edging up every year, and he finally got in. So, fuck you.
I don't know any of these players.
You know Mariano Rivera. Closer, Yankees, Dynasty.
Yeah, but I meant the rest of those players. I don't know any of them.
Mike Mussina,
No.
Yankee,
No.
Dynasty.
No.
Okay.
No,
Even though he didn't win any World Series when he was there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember.
Roy Halladay,
So.
he died in 2017 in a plane crash. It's his first year eligibility. People are bitching. They only put him on in the first year because, he died. Which may be true, but stats are stats.
Oh, fuck him.
If you deserve to be in, you deserve to be in. He's one of the top 20 best pitchers of all time, and he's going to get in. So fuck him. Or fuck them. And not fuck him.
That guy.
And Edgar Martinez was a DH for the Seattle Mariners.
Okay.
And that's all he really did. He played a little bit of first base.
So he's NL, right?
AL.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know him, right?
Yeah.
So...
Well, I forget which one uses
but now,
DH. And
now people are saying that the only reason Edgar Martinez got in is because David Ortiz in the next couple of years is going to get in. He was primarily DH his entire career. David Ortiz numbers dwarfs Edgar Martinez, and it's not even close. Better batting average, more home runs, more RBIs, better in the postseason.
And I know who he is, so that says a lot.
So people are bitching and complaining because the internet, because they got to be hide behind a fucking keyboard because these guys don't deserve to get in. Now it's just a Hall of Fame of very good. Fuck you. All these players deserve to get in. That's why there's a Hall of Fame. If they got over 75% of the vote, they're getting in. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, never tested positive once for steroids. Did they take them? Oh, yeah. Just look at him. Look at Barry Bonds. From when he's with the Pirates to when he's with the Giants. The guy doubled in size in one offseason.
Wait, they took steroids in baseball?
Well, right? Shocking.
I didn't realize that.
Shocking.
Holy shit. Now you're going to tell me, Mr. fucking Mark McGwire had steroids and Sammy Sosa had steroids and shit.
Well, sleazy.
No.
Sleazy.
No. Fuck. No, please. Come on.
Anyway, they're not getting it. But anyway, never tested. They tested positive and admitted to using steroids. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens never tested positive once. Did they take them? Oh yeah, just look at their bodies. Never tested positive once. People are bitching and complaining that cheaters shouldn't get in. Never tested positive. They got tested all the time. Not their fault. They found a way around the system. Anyway, Pete Rose should be in.
I was going to say, I don't want to hear about this fucking...
Way off topic again, but this is a guy who, yes, he bet on baseball, but he bet on his team to win, not to lose. That's the difference. If he bet on his team to lose, as a manager of the Cincinnati Reds, he can make that team lose. He bet on them to win every single time.
All the time. Every time.
I don't see a problem with that. He bet on baseball while he's a manager to win the game.
Did you see faith in his team.
Did you see his record as manager? It wasn't very good. He lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, and he has the most hits in Major League Baseball history. Probably should be in there. Barry Bonds. Most home runs in Major League Baseball history during the steroid era where everybody was doing it. Probably should be in. Roger Clemens, who probably did steroids, who pitched during the steroid era, who pitched to Barry Bonds, so that kind of evens out, should be in. Most Cy Youngs of all time.
Wait, here's my question. During the steroid era, could I have played Major League Baseball in the outfield?
No, you're too fat.
I don't have to do anything. Either it's going out, or it's going to be way infield.
That's totally a lie.
Well, where the fuck is it going to go?
Depends on the ballpark.
Okay, Yankee Stadium.
The new one or the old one?
New one.
Yeah, that ball ain't going. That ball going in the stands.
Yeah.
Because that's a fucking little league. Okay, now you got me rolling. That's a fucking little league fucking park where it's like 200 feet down the fucking lines. I could hit a home run in that fucking ballpark.
So it goes back to my original statement. I could play left field for the Yankees. At home, only.
Right field would probably be more better, but yeah.
Does it fucking matter?
After taking 3 steps in, he'll be like, right.
Can I just stay out here during the other team coming out, please? Just let me move me off this. I won't
just
touch
give me
the ball.
Just give me against the wall.
I'll just push me against the wall. I'll be fine.
Just have a reclining chair back in left field. That'll be fine. With a little TV on it, I'll be good.
Oh, you good? It's just fine. I'm not going to
get WWE Network.
Just call it. Anyway,
out. Way 10-minute off tangent because I heard
because it's 2019 and the wrestling show needs to have tangents. That's what we are known for.
That is true. Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club. I know. You gave me a sample of their One White Charlies. Holy shit. Literally. It is the cleanest my ass has been in
since
months.
The last time someone licked his ass.
The One White Charlies were the cleanest my ass has been in months.
I did use one of my samples of them too, and it was pepperminty. I can tell you that.
But it's crazy.
But it leaves your bum feeling nice and clean, and I really do love their shave products also. Like, I love their executive razor. I love their blades. They don't leave razor burn. Their shave butter, like Dr. Carver's shave butter, is absolutely amazing. I actually have to shave my head. I actually haven't shaved in about a week, so I got some stubble up there, but it's about time for me to do it. But their blades last forever. Their shave butter lasts forever. And for only $5, you can get a starter pack, which is 3 blades, the executive razor, a 3-ounce bottle of their shea butter, and 3 of the One White Charlies for only $5 to start. You can do that at tinyurl/Gear Dollar Shave.
Gear Dollar Shave. It's such a good deal. How can you not pass that up?
Yeah, for a start, $5. You can't get a good razor blade and shaving cream at any store for that.
Fuck, Walmart just jams it up your ass. $5? This is amazing.
I got mine in November, and I'm still running off my razors.
That's amazing.
And then they will actually email you asking you what you need every 3 months. You get a 3-month supply of this stuff. This stuff lasts forever. And you can mix and match. If you just need blades, you can just order blades. If you just need the butter, you can just order the butter. If you need both, you can order both. If you need another razor, you can get another razor. If you want the One White Charlies that Sleazy absolutely loves, you can just order literally a butt ton of them, and you can just wipe away.
And you can get all that at tinyurl.com/gearDollarShave to take advantage of this amazing offer. $5 for what we'll call the Fat Man Pack. So go on to tinyurl.com/gear, GERE, Dollar Shave.
Matt Hardy is clear to return.
Let's go back to baseball.
So the Red Sox, they won the World Series last year.
Yes, I know. And so does every one of your friends. Multiple times.
That is true. We just need a closer. Oh, I got into an argument with a guy. Okay, thank you for bringing that up. Okay, so Mario Alvarado, most saves, has 600-something saves. The Red Sox closer. Saves, which is, you know what a save is, right? You have the lead.
I don't know it. Many people who listen to wrestling may not know it as well. So,
a save is where you have a closer on the mound who pitches the 9th inning with a lead, and he saves the game. He saves the game for them.
Okay.
So if the Yankees are up 4-3, and Mario Rivera is on the mound, gets 3 outs, he saved the game, Yankees win.
Okay.
So most saves in MLB history. Red Sox closer right now, well, he's a free agent, but Craig Kimbrell has 300 or something. Or he needs 320 to pass him, which is 32 saves, 10 years, which is doable. I got into an argument with a fellow Red Sox fan who says that Kimbrell was better than Rivera. And I'm like, you're fucking stupid.
Okay.
Because Kimbrel was terrible in the postseason this year.
Okay.
Kimbrel gave up more runs in this postseason than Mariano Rivera has his entire baseball career.
So he's a, high achiever. So what?
And the guy's like, well, he can get 40 saves a year. He'll easily be better than Mariano. Mariano did it with one pitch, the cutter, which he can throw. What a cutter is you hold the ball and it kind of like cuts. It kind of looks like it's going straight at the last minute. It cuts left or right. Mario?
It's kind of like what about the...
It's kind of like a slider, but less movement.
Okay.
It's like a fastball. Well, slider's like a fastball too.
But it hits at the very end.
Yeah, it cuts like right at the end.
Okay.
Mario Rivera had one pitch, and he always pitched it. But he pitched it. He can pitch it high. He can pitch it low. He can pitch it left. He can pitch it right, and it moved every different time from the same arm slot at the same position.
There's a pitcher for the Yankees back in 2013-2012 season that had a similar, and I can't remember his name to save my ass.
Mariano Rivera.
No, he was Japanese.
Tanaka,
thank you.
he's still with the Yankees.
Is he still with the Yankees? Holy shit. I thought that was going to be his last
He has like
year.
a sink. He's more like a sink.
Yeah, he had a sink. It was one pitch. He always hit the same pitch over and over again, but nobody could hit it. So
Well, they can hit it now. But anyway,
Things have
I got into an
changed.
argument with this guy because I'm a Red Sox fan, and I even know that Mariano Rivera is better. Kimbrel sucked. We should not re-sign him because he's a free agent. Like, he's unemployed right now. Mariano Rivera just got 100% of the Hall of Fame. So fuck you. Like, shut the fuck up. You're a fucking keyboard warrior who thinks you know about shit and you don't know anything. So shut the fuck up. I've forgotten more about baseball than this motherfucker even knows.
I think it's hilarious that you call him a keyboard warrior when that's exactly what we've been doing for 6 years.
Hey, we're not hiding behind keyboards. We're actually speaking. We're using our voices. This guy,
So we're hiding behind microphones.
I'll give you your fucking address right out there. Bring it, bitch.
Okay, I'll still edit it out.
I know you will. That's how I'm going to do it. But anyway, it don't matter. Like, we're not keyboard warriors. We're not...
Bitch, meet us at Salvatore's, 2 o'clock, motherfuckers.
Right, so we can get a slice of pizza, talk about it, have an argument, and then fight. Well, I'll fight.
winded.
I'll fight. Sleazy will walk away because he can't run.
Duh. Especially not after 3 slices of Salvatore's pizza.
Here's the thing: 3 slices.
Yeah.
You're only going to eat 3 slices.
Well, it's 3 Salvatore slices, which is a quarter of a large.
That's Nima's. Nima's is better anyway. Just get fucking Nima's pizza.
Well, yeah, but I don't want...
New sponsor of the wrestling show, Nima's Pizza.
Nima's Pizza. 315-462-9209. Yes, I know their number by heart. Please, go get some pizza in Clifton Springs, New York. Nima's Pizza. They are the best pizza in, dare say, the country?
I've never had a better pizza.
There you go.
And the funny thing is, I know their number by her too.
So, anywho, let's get back onto wrestling because
Yes.
I'm
Speaking of injuries, Akam's out 2 months with a leg injury.
When did that happen?
I honestly don't even know. Luke Harper was cleared, but apparently that's not the case. He still is not cleared yet from a hand and wrist injury.
Okay.
Sami Zayn and Sin Cara are training at the Performance Center. Zayn has been out with double shoulder surgery.
Yep.
And Sin Cara had reconstructive knee surgery.
Oh, that's why he was out? Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
Kevin Owens is apparently fairly soon, I totally fucked that up, is going to return fairly soon, but they're probably going to keep him off TV until after WrestleMania, and apparently he has dropped weight also.
Well, yeah, he couldn't fucking walk for like a month.
Yeah, because he had
double
knee surgery.
Double knee surgery, yeah.
I'm looking to see if there's any more injury.
It's what happens when you're 30 years old and you've been wrestling for damn near 20 years.
I'm just looking to see if they're all over the place. Dakota Kai, this is news we should have covered before, but Dakota Kai tore her ACL in the beginning of December.
Ooh.
But she just recently had surgery.
Yeah, she'll be out for a while.
Yeah.
That sucks.
We already talked about Balor and Lars Sullivan.
Ballard. Yeah, it was always the fucking... God damn it.
Jason Jordan.
What was the plan?
When I read this, I found this hilarious, because you're going to find this hilarious too. Oh, excuse me. Jason Jordan is physically healthy, but is having trouble making a fist and having full control of his hand. How is that physically healthy? I mean, I'm having trouble with that, but...
My answer to that is do more physical therapy, which is jacking off.
What if it's his non-dominant hand?
Then he better get used to jacking off with his non-dominant hand for physical therapy reasons.
So I gotta start jacking off left-handed?
Yes.
Okay.
Hashtag softest hands in the business.
You're welcome. Oh, you? Me? What?
What?
The Impact news that I have,
The one piece of
the
Impact
one
news.
piece, is injury related.
Oh, come on.
Matt Sydal needs surgery on his knee, but it's just to clean up.
It's
some
like arthroscopic.
Yeah, he'll be out.
Arthroscopic.
He'll be back beginning of March, early April.
You know, I can't talk today, apparently.
You can't talk ever.
That's true. That's
Okay.
fact.
I'll get to that later. Speaking of other sports news, XFL.
Oh, Jesus.
They want to sign star head coaches and quarterbacks so they can start promoting the league better. So they want it before WrestleMania so they can advertise it at WrestleMania.
Well, that makes sense because after the Super Bowl, don't a bunch of people go on free agency? Or do... Now, I don't know how NFL works. So if the NFL's in an off-season, can football players play in other...
No.
Okay, so they're exclusive
say-
to NFL.
Tom Brady. So
Yeah.
say he signed a 3-year deal with New England. And this is his second year out of 3.
Okay.
He's still under contract. He
Right.
cannot play in another league. He can only play for that one team.
Right.
He can't go out. It's not like an independent wrestler.
It's exclusive.
It's
to them.
exclusive, yeah.
Okay. So here's my question then. Instead, do they do like the whole CFL where it's like there's like 4 different, like if you're not good enough to play for the NFL or you play as a free agent in the NFL, do you still have, do you do like, I hate to say this, but do you do the indie circuit, the CFLs, the AFLs, the obviously the XFL, all that stuff?
You can if you're not under contract.
Okay.
Like, so what Johnny Manziel did was he was terrible. And he won the Heisman Trophy, but even then he just threw the ball up and his receivers catch it. Whatever. But terrible.
Like that click.
Cook, yep. But terrible in the NFL. He went up and tried it in the CFL, was terrible there. So he's obviously not a great quarterback.
Really?
But
You don't say.
But yes, if you're not good enough to make, I think what the NFL wants to do is sign players like right out of college, you probably won't get this, but Tyler Murray, who just won the Heisman Trophy this year, who's fit to be like a first round pick, who's actually good. He got drafted by the Oakland A's in the first round. They want to sign players out of college. They also want to sign like top free agents that are also like quarterbacks, like a backup quarterback, maybe like a Tyrod Taylor for the Browns or somebody like that, so they can bring him into the league to have star power.
Okay. So I guess my question is, you're the owner of an XFL team. Who are you picking up?
The owner of the XFL teams is Vince McMahon.
Well, true, but I mean in terms of
GM.
Okay. Whatever. I don't know what they're using as terminology. But you have the ability to pick a star player for your team. Who are you picking? Are you picking somebody out of college? Are you picking up somebody who's got star power that's just not good enough for the NFL?
I do that. Somebody who's like a backup quarterback, like a Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's a backup quarterback for my shitty-ass Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who can still play in the league, who will probably thrive in the XFL because he'd probably be better than any of the defensive players that are there.
Big fish in small pond territory. Okay.
Right. So somebody like that, or like I said, like a Tyrod Taylor, or something like a Matt, well, this is years ago, but like a Matt Flynn when he would have like 3 great games, then he became a starting, because he came in for someone injured, became a starting quarterback, and then sucked.
Okay.
but he's a decent backup. Or like a Nick Foles. Nick Foles now is a perfect example because he led the Eagles starting quarterback last year, got hurt, led him to a Super Bowl. And then he got hurt, the Eagles starting quarterback got hurt again this year and led him to the playoffs. So Nick Foles would be the perfect example of someone to try to get because he's actually is a free agent.
Oh, okay.
So I doubt he's going to sign with the XFL because he's probably going to want 20, 25 million a year.
That ain't happening.
That ain't going to happen. No. So he won't sign with the XFL, but that's someone like him that the NFL will probably want to get.
Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense. And on the next episode of the Second Best Damn Sports Show, period.
Yeah, Chip, where the fuck are you?
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, my bad. Mark!
I miss him. We need to get back to Mark Out Monday.
We do. He was supposed to be on today, but he's all like, I can make it, so,
I gotta work.
I gotta
cool
work. I got like a last minute work thing I gotta do.
He bent over. That's what happened. He bent over.
In typical WWE fashion, remember I said about the new XC call-ups? Here we go. They have no idea what they want to do with them. That's why they're just hanging out in the background or in backstage segments. They don't even know what... Just because you see EC3 on Raw doesn't mean that he's going to be on Raw. Like Lacey Evans is on Raw Monday, but that does not mean that she's going to be on the Raw brand.
That's hilarious because they kind of debut EC3 in a backstage segment while Seth Rollins is, going past him,
he's just like posing in the background.
And talking to Dana Brooke because, when I think, high power couples, I think Dana Brooke and EC3. And I love EC3, don't get me wrong. But it's like, you're already you're having a hard enough time with the people on the show trying to figure out what you're going to do with them. And now you're adding these NXT call-ups and not knowing what to do with them? You've got Otis Dojovac doing the fucking worm on his fucking premiere against the Ascension because we wanted to get him on the show, I guess, ? Maybe, what? And then you had Lacey Evans do that passable promo?
She looked pretty good, though.
I'm not saying she didn't look pretty good.
Fine. As like a 1940-ish dressed woman, she looked fine. Not as fucking hot as fucking Alexa Bliss, though. She looked...
Okay.
That was a pause moment, what she was wearing.
Okay. Well, I now know a lot
that
more
was
about
the softest hands in the business going on there.
Oh, my goodness. But I think that the promo was It was
I think she got called up too soon. Like, we saw her at...
absolutely.
An NXT house show in Rochester.
Yeah.
And I don't think she was ready for that. But I think she got called up too soon, and I think the promo was fine, to be honest. I don't know about her in-ring work. The promo was okay. But
her in-ring work is okay. I mean, well, it reminds me of what I had said beforehand when we talked about those two shows, because we went. Obviously, you and I went to the Rochester one, and then I went to the St. Catharines one in with Michelle.
The St. Catharines one in
whatever
Michelle?
Her name is.
In Michelle?
I was going to say with.
So wait, you went to the St. Catharines in your fiance?
Yeah. Shh. Don't tell anyone that.
Like anyone fucking listens to this show.
No one listens to this fucking show. I don't even listen to this fucking show, and I edit it. No.
That tells you the quality of this fucking show.
And that's why we put enough money into great mics so one extra person might want to listen to the show.
So he's like, I think this is where I fucked up. Let me just slice it here.
Oh.
Oh, well, fuck
maybe
it.
Not.
Well,
we'll just let it go. No,
we'll just let Matt say the N-word on air. It's fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen to a past show. The first word you hear is that word. I was like,
God damn it.
Thanks for the good editing job there, buddy.
Hey, I work hard on these shows. Okay. So what I was going to say is that
she was two different performers on both shows.
Completely different. One was face, one was heel. And I really don't like her style. I don't like her finish. I don't like how she works matches. So maybe having her on the main roster might actually help her because she will be against, and I hate saying this, women that can't work for the vast majority of the show. And it'll actually make her stand...
Jax.
I'm not going to say no to that. But I mean, that's where I'm thinking that she'll actually, in the land of one-legged men, a two-legged man is king, you know? But in the land of three-legged man, two-legged man is terrible. Anyway, so now that you're done scratching...
Old news is on WWE television. Women's tag team titles to be crowned at Elimination Chamber.
Who's going to be the tag team champions? Is it going to be Daniel?
I'm going to be the tag team champion.
No, I'm the tag team champion.
I'm the Hall of Famer. I'm the tag.
I'm the tag team champion.
Well, you're 1.5 cruiserweight, so
yeah. So
yeah, you're
that's where I'm working.
You're the tag team champion.
I am the tag team champion.
Bailey, Sasha Banks, like what other?
Yeah, but why?
Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. There's only 2 women's tag teams, like Nia Jax and Tamina, like.
Yeah, because when I think of high-quality tag teams, I think Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka.
I know you do.
Maybe in my nightmares.
I know you do.
Mommy.
Trevor Lee signed with WWE.
Good for him. 2 years too late.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. I mean,
I
think he did a lot of damage to his own career working for Impact.
A lot of people did a lot of damage to Impact. Looking at you, Hogan. Marty Scurll's contract expires at the end of the year.
With New Japan?
Ring of Honor. He signed with the Ring of Honor.
Really?
And of course, obviously, New Japan, Ring of Honor, AEW, and WWE are highly interested. And of course, you know where he's going to go, so it don't matter.
Obviously, WCW.
Of course.
I mean, obviously.
Okay. AEW wanted to run the T-Mobile Arena for their Vegas show, but the Vegas Golden Knights NHL team has first priority.
Obviously.
Because it's their home arena.
It is their home arena.
If they have it'll be at the time of the playoffs, and if the Vegas Knights have a home playoff game,
they're fucked.
They're fucked, so that's why they just did the MGM Grand, so they wouldn't be a scheduling conflict.
I've been in that arena. It's cool.
MGM Grand?
Yeah, I like that arena. So, I have comps. I can stay across the street.
Let's go. Jacksonville, their second show, I guess profits will be donated to gun violence.
Good for them.
And the third show is rumored to be in Chicago for the 1-year anniversary of All In.
Okay, Double or Nothing? No, that isn't Double.
That's the Vegas show.
Yeah.
Speaking of All In.
All In. Brandon Show of the Year.
Oh, wait. I'm on this page now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Apparently, ROH owns the exclusive rights to the All In show and footage.
That actually makes sense because they're
the contracts.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, yes, this all ties together.
Ooh.
ROH is disappointed with the Young Bucks and Cody because they allowed them to do the All In show even though it violated their contracts, and then they bolted to start their own promotion. They figured ROH, they should have owned. They should have been able to have AEW work with ROH, but it said AEW wants to work with New Japan instead of ROH. So that's why ROH is pissed. But again, New Japan,
sour grapes.
And again, now New Japan has a deal working with ROH, and they just sold out Madison Square Garden, the first wrestling promotion other than WWE to do that. So they're like, I don't know if I really want to work with AEW, but at the same time, who was advertised on that show? That's now not on that show.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Now everyone's like, oops, what are we going to do here? Now we sold all these tickets basically saying that the Bucks were going to be there. Now they're not. Oopsies. Well, that's the thing, is that...
So now ROH sees AEW as competition now instead of a working relationship.
As they should. Because I don't know about you.
I think ROH would be more of a competition than AEW than WWE thinks AEW would be. Like, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, this is a great new promotion. I want to work and make more money. And, like, WWE guys, which I'll talk about here in a minute, the main eventer that we talked about the last show was actually not AJ Styles. But we'll talk about him in a minute.
Yeah.
But they want to work. So WWE, and I'll get into this right now, WWE is trying to lock down these guys who only have like 6 months to a year left on their contract by signing them to 4 or 5 year deals with more money and incentives in.
Well, that makes sense. From a business perspective, I get every single one that they try to do. I mean,
but
you
at
don't
the same time, I think ROH will be more of a competitor to AEW than WWE would.
I agree with that as well, but you don't want
to see a guy be at WrestleMania one day and then be at Double or Nothing the next month. I get the...
Especially when it just happened the opposite way, 2 years ago? With the Hardys?
Right.
So, and all due respect to the Hardys, they deserve the ability to do that. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have done enough in their career that they can go wherever the fuck they want. Kind of like Jericho. He's done enough in his right to do pretty much whatever the fuck he wants.
Right, and Jericho's deal with AEW still allows him to work the big New Japan shows.
Right. Which is fine, but
right.
I mean...
And I guess Joey Janela has a similar type deal with the shows that he co-promotes.
GCW.
Yeah.
Yeah. So... To get back a little bit on the Ring of Honor thing, when's the last time you watched a Ring of Honor show live?
Live?
Live.
It's still going on.
Well, true.
Supercard of Honor.
Yeah. Okay, so when I mean
on TV. Yeah.
Live on TV. Ish. Within a week.
Within Final Battle.
Okay. So my question to you is, when's the last time you watched a weekly from Ring of Honor? Years?
About 2 years.
Yeah, me too. I don't find a lot of their product all that good.
It's not that with me. It's that, again, I could DVR it and then watch it.
Yeah,
I
could too.
I just don't.
Like, I have not seen a single weekly of New Japan Wrestling since it became available on AXS.
I watched, like, 2 shows. The flow was bad. Mm-hmm. Like, they have the commentators, which is obviously not live.
Right.
And you could tell it's obviously not live. And the commentating is so bad, even in English.
Yeah.
It's unwatchable. It makes the product unwatchable because the commentary just isn't... You have, no offense, we talked about this in a previous show, Jim Ross doing commentary on a New Japan show.
And he doesn't know the guys.
Or the moves.
Or anything.
Because it's...
Well, to be fair,
and stuff,
to be fair, Kevin Kelly keeps fucking calling shit that absolutely he shouldn't be calling. And you know me, I'm a fan of Kevin Kelly. I'm a fan of his work as a whole. But he's sitting there calling moves that are WWE moves at a New Japan show. And not even, like, for instance, he called Total Elimination. He's called... what was the one that he said that was like, what the fuck are you doing? I can't remember, but it was an obvious, slight to a WWE guy, and it was kind of weird. Callis does the same thing too, where he calls WWE angles, he calls WWE matches and opponents and stuff like that.
Well, I think what Callis is, he's like, okay, this guy faced this guy in WWE. They're trying to get that, oh, this guy was in WWE, this guy used to be big time, now he's on our show. So it
doesn't make them look better, though.
That's the idea behind it, though, is like, okay,
but
this guy was in WWE, now he was in the big time, now he's on our show, so obviously now we're big time because he was in WWE. That's how they spin it. That's how every company in the world's ever
don't get
spin
me wrong, absolutely. If you're not number one, you got to make it look like that you want to be number one, or we're becoming number one. And if you're number one, you don't talk about number two or number three. And even then, that's not been the case anymore, because WWE does talk about New Japan.
That has been the case since the Monday Night Wars.
That's also true.
Because Vince was all like, why am I going to talk about the competition? Then he did those stupid Billionaire Ted skits and then never talked about WWE or WCW again because they were fucking stupid. So he just...
Those were ridiculous skits.
Oh, they were terrible.
They're terrible.
But at the same time, why am I trying to lose focus and give TV time? I'm promoting them. Why am I using my TV time to promote the competition? It's my TV time. I'm going to use it to build my product up. That's what they should be doing.
And that's why I don't like why New Japan does that. It's the same exact philosophy too. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's because their pay-per-views are 19 hours long. But
what are you talking about? Super Card of Honor is
still going on. Yeah, I got it.
I went on because I have Honor Club through the end of February.
Okay.
So I went on it just to see if it's Super Card of Honor is on there. It's not. I actually messaged customer service like, when is Super Card of Honor going to get on here? They go, because the feed fucked up so bad, obviously not their words, they cannot put it on there. You can buy the DVD of it, but you can't stream it.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
'Cause you remember I was sitting there and I actually got an email from ROH saying that I got a free voucher because the Super Card of Honor feed went down?
Yeah.
As we're at Super Card of Honor?
We're sitting there going, what the fuck is your phone going off for? No. Here's my question / concern about Ring of Honor as a whole. Even if you continue on with the New Japan working relationship, New Japan's running shows on their own in Charlotte, in Dallas, in obviously they're going back to the Cow Palace, I believe, as well. Do you believe, and obviously WrestleMania weekend too, do you believe that New Japan will start to need the working relationship less and less?
No. It's my understanding there's going to be ROH guys on those shows.
Only because of the working relationship, not because they're going to be co-branded shows, though.
Right. I still think New Japan needs Ring of Honor as I think Ring of Honor needs New Japan. Okay.
So, what if New Japan decides, you know what, fuck this relationship, and they go on their own? Who do you think suffers more, Ring of Honor or New Japan?
Ring of Honor.
So Ring of Honor needs them more than New Japan needs
because
Ring of Honor.
I guess this is the case for Ring of Honor also, but New Japan can always go like AEW is like, you want a relationship, we don't bring it, and they'll probably be like, okay. ROH can probably suck his pride up and do the same thing with AEW, or they can try to sign exclusive deals to as much people as they can like WWE does, but I don't think that's going to work for them. Yes, they own their own broadcasting network and they can do syndication all around. Unless they have Honor Club, it's definitely not as popular as WWE Network. ROH can really suffer from this. Like, out of business suffer, even though they are run by a TV station, kind of like WCW was.
Ooh. Well, I'm
not saying it'd be bad as WCW, but I'm just saying, I think Ring of Honor definitely needs New Japan more than New Japan needs Ring of Honor. And Ring of Honor doesn't have anybody else to work with, especially when you have all the top indie talent signed with AEW or WWE.
I want to throw something out there because you intentionally didn't say something. And I think that if New Japan decides, you know what, Ring of Honor, fuck them, we're going to work with AEW instead. I think the best possible solution is the solution that another major company has had and should absolutely have a working relationship with.
WWE ECW? Like, no. In the 90s?
No. Actually, no. Because there's one other company that's hurting for a television station right now.
PWG.
Impact Wrestling. Because you give Impact Wrestling says, you allow us to run our TV, our weeklies on Sinclair Broadcasting Networks, not competing with Ring of Honor, in retort, we give you some talent.
It won't happen because as Sleazy's fucking up his mic.
God damn it!
Okay, there we go. He was trying to suck it. In spite, I don't think it'll happen because, yes, Impact is also owned by a partial TV company in Anthem. They just went on an Anthem television network, I don't see that happening either.
But you could easily say, okay, we'll put your show on our network if we put our show on yours.
If anything, Impact would want ROH on their network, not on the syndicated shows. Because, yes, it's Pursuit, and no one fucking watches Pursuit, but...
Like, zero.
Like, nobody.
Yeah.
Rednecks watch it, so you're going to put, well, I guess that's a good demographic. Anyway.
Especially for Impact.
Anyway.
Where's James Storm when you need him?
Right. Ring of Honor isn't about TV deals. They're owned by Sinclair Broadcasting. They can syndicate it throughout the country on as many. They can go to, I think it's on Channel 13 in Sundays and like noon
in Rochester.
In Rochester, be like, hey, because that's a Sinclair Broadcasting channel. Go, hey, you're airing our show at noon on Sundays.
Period.
They can't say no. They own the station,
right?
So they can do that to different stations throughout the whole country. They built up stations in markets across the country. Impact, yes, is on a cable station. More people are actually watching ROH than they are Impact. But that's not to say that can't flip in the next year.
Especially if they lose a bunch of New Japan guys.
New Japan guys. And...
Well, they've lost... I hate to say this.
The Bucks. They lost Cody.
Yeah.
And to be fair... I thought Cody was out of place in Ring of Honor. I don't think he had good matches. I don't think he had great matches in Ring of Honor.
I also think that his gimmick didn't work as well in Ring of Honor.
It worked better in New Japan than in Ring of Honor.
Because there's more of a sense of... I think the Gaijin relationship in New Japan works better with a guy like Cody Rhodes because you can literally put him as the American Dream. He is... the American Dream heel in New Japan. Because he's the ultimate Gaijin. So I get that.
Right. They still got Lethal. They still got Dalton Castle. They got Skrull till the end of the year.
But they've also got PCO now.
Yes,
which is going to be interesting.
Who else did they just sign?
Brody King.
Guy named Rush? Something Rush? Not Leo Rush. Obviously not Leo Rush.
Just Rush.
Was it just Rush?
It's just Rush.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
They got somebody else, too, that was relatively... Jeff Cobb.
Well, yeah, Jeff Cobb will be the future of ROH.
Absolutely.
So they got people locked up. I think they'll be okay, but if, go full circle again, if anything, ROH needs a New Japan relationship over anything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that main eventer, that contract expires at the end of the month, that's really interested in going in AEW.
Oh, please tell me it's somebody huge. It's a main eventer, right?
Main eventer.
Okay, please tell me it's Zack Ryder. This is.
Do you think Zack Ryder's a fucking main eventer? Even though I'm putting quotation marks.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I said main eventer because he was on main event a lot.
It's a former world champion.
A former world...
That's a main eventer.
That's still contracted in WWE?
Till the end of the month.
Till the end of the month.
But he hasn't been on television.
Wow.
Well, he has been on television since December.
Wow.
Let's just say he's here to show the world that he likes to steal the show. He likes to show off.
That's your main eventer?
That's the main eventer. Dolph Ziggler.
So every fucking year we have this conversation because he goes, well, I may not be here. I may not be here.
I would actually love to see him out of WWE.
He needs
to go away. Yes, he's probably, well, I'm going to say he's probably, you also have AEW as a company who can put the money and be like, hey, you're making double now and working less dates.
Okay.
Give me a pen. Where's that pen again?
Where's the pen? Quick. God damn it. See, every contract signing, you should always bring 2 pens. Because the first one may not work and you don't want them to tear up the contract before you find the second one. So here's my question then. Dolph Ziggler gets out of WWE finally, of the purgatory that is his character. What do you do with him? What do you do with him?
You make him the champion, then he has a concussion, then he goes down the card.
So WWE booking is what you're saying. Well,
What are you gonna do with him? Like you're gonna do what his gimmick is. Actually, you're gonna have him go out there and steal the show. Like,
which is such a stupid fucking gimmick to begin with.
It is, but at the same time, he can do that in AEW. Like he's gonna try to do it. And like, I'm Dolph Ziggler. I'm gonna steal the show with. Oh,
Bandito.
Fuck! I gotta face Kalisto. I mean, that match would be good, but fucking Kalisto.
It's Kalisto.
Fuck.
Oh! Did you hear? I know it has nothing to do with either person here, but did you hear about Carlito's tweet recently?
No.
So he got onto some interview show. I don't even know who the fuck it was, but Carlito was like, "Okay, man." Because I can't do a Puerto Rican accent, so I'm just going to say it like this. Hey, if you guys think I'm going to come out to the Royal Rumble and be one of the surprise entrants, I want you to go to the alumni page of WWE and see if I'm still even on there. Okay? That's my relationship with WWE right now. Because apparently, they still don't like him in WWE. Carlito knows that. He's going to be number 26, by the way. Spoiler.
I was gonna. Well, it makes. I don't think he was on one of the Edmund Christian shows recently.
Yes, he was.
That's why I was like.
Yeah, well, that's what makes it so funny.
I was thinking like, and there's Sleazy breaking the chair.
Oh God, yes. Oh God.
Okay, so moving on.
That was a nice part.
Jerry Lawler signed a new 2-year deal with WWE. He got a raise for doing nothing, and apparently,
wait, who is this?
Lawler.
Mr. I have heart attacks on air?
And then go eat Sonic.
Good for him. The man knows how to market his addictions.
Apparently, the Rumble match, the men's Rumble match, is going to be called by Cole, Graves, Lawler, and JBL.
So they're all going to be in the match?
No, they're all going to be calling the match.
And they're also all going to be in the match.
I fucking hope not.
It's happened more than once.
Only 2 more. So Crown Jewel, your favorite topic.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Are
you going to tell me how they made a call at Crown Jewel that Finn Balor versus Lesnar should happen in the Rumble?
Actually, no. Because WWE got so much backlash about the Crown Jewel event, they're now changing the name to just World Cup. That's why when Shane McMahon comes out, he's not the Crown Jewel champion. He's the World Cup champion.
Oh my goodness. What the fuck?
And they get sued by FIFA. Okay.
Waiting for that lawsuit. How much is it going to cost? What?
Apparently.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Thank you.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Maria and Mike Bennett asked for their releases also. Maria came out and said that she denied it, but didn't say anything about Mike asking for his release.
That's 157% bullshit. I could tell you that without a shadow of doubt that that's complete bullshit. Here's how I can tell you why. They have been nothing but supportive of both Mike and Maria because of Mike's addiction.
Yep.
They've gotten him clean.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a great job of supporting both of them while she's having this baby.
Yep. Well, had it.
You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But throughout the entire course.
Yep.
So to have them ask for their release, for what reason? So they could go work. So they can work AEW.
Question
I mean, that doesn't make any sense at all. They've worked their entire lives to get to WWE, and then they're going to throw it away after being on TV for 2 weeks? Fuck. I know indie guys that have been on WWE TV longer than Mike and Maria.
Tom Delaney! Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, I had to sneeze there.
I was going to say somebody like Gavin Glass, who has been on there. Kevin Bennett's been on there multiple times. Granted, as jobbers.
You bitch! Oh, God. Oh. Ooh. I had to make that reference at least once, too.
Terrell Kenneth.
Random name.
Fact. Yes. He was part of a conga line. A No Way Jose conga. That's the best part about No Way Jose, is it got a bunch of indie guys onto WWE TV.
Who the fuck is No Way Jose?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody knows anymore.
Is he just Jose?
He's Way.
No, he's just no.
He's just no now.
No faces.
E?
Rusev, because do you notice that Vince doesn't like A names? Alexander. Now Aiden English will just be English.
English Rusev.
English versus Rusev.
With E on commentary.
With E on commentary.
Eh.
And that's it for news and rumors. It took us about 4 fucking hours. Jesus. It was our Super Card of Honor.
It was our Super Card of Honor.
It's still going on.
So we've got a couple of quick things to wrap up before we call it a night. Number one, I do want to say our next show is going to be our Royal Rumble review. Do you believe that we will have Mark back for Markout Monday?
Do I believe?
Do you believe it's going to
No, I don't believe it.
don't. He is not a believer. But
do I want it to happen?
We are
Sure.
going... Yeah, well, me too. I mean...
Will it happen? No.
So we've got a couple of things floating in the iron.
You know what I want to do?
What's that?
I want to do another watch along.
Ooh, yeah, I do.
We can make that like a bonus episode.
Yeah, that could be a bonus. It could be on our Patreon.
Yeah, people are going to pay to listen to us fucking talk about wrestling.
I'm not even going to pay to listen.
I don't even fucking pay. For anything.
Wow. LOL piracy. Damn it. Well, on that terrible disappointment...
I pay for everything. FBI. Just want to let you know.
It's too late. They're already at your house.
I'm out there. That's good.
Oh, well, in that case...
Try to find me, assholes. Smarley will be there. It was him. It was all him.
Okay, so we got a couple other cool things coming down the pike over the next couple of months. We've got a couple of shows coming up. NTW down in Sayre, Pennsylvania, the Nikki Memorial Show. That's going to be a big one, February 17th. And then, of course, Excite is back. March 29th, we have the Lucha Bros. They are coming to Binghamton, New York, the week before WrestleMania. Get your tickets now while you still can. Front row is gone. The front row has been gone for a long time. We're doing second row, ? And general admission, kind of. Because they're going so fast, we're not even sure if we're going to have enough tickets. We're selling out this place, for sure.
And it's back at the Legion Post 80. The last time was not the last time.
No, this is our reunion show at the Legion Post 80.
3 months later.
That's how we roll. Also, 2 new things coming up. One in July, Excite is on the road for the summer. We're going to be in Penn, New York.
Way closer. Way closer.
Yes, to the wrestling show.
I actually may go to that one.
It's going to be pretty cool. It's a Wednesday. Yeah.
We taped the show on Wednesday.
Yeah, so we may even have a live show.
It's not a fair, isn't it?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
You know how much I love fairs.
You're really into the fairs. And then we're going in August to Watertown, New York. We haven't done...
At least it's not in fucking winter time.
Yeah, it's going to be... Well, it is August, so there's a 60% chance of snow. Because it is Watertown, New York. But yeah, we're going to be doing 2 shows on the road this year. It's going to be amazing. Keep your ears out for more information and updates and when tickets go on sale for those shows. So, well, I guess that's pretty much it for the show then. So, for Sleazy...
I'm Ron Burgundy?
God damn you. Motherfucker. This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening in HD. Peace.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one.
preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.